Okay, y'all, done with the first unit. I stopped here because I wanted to show you guys outfit of the day. I'm loving the little different shades of pink going on. I also stopped here because I am gonna get some coffee. I already had my first coffee of the day. So now it's time for the second one because today I have 3 units. I finished one. I'm going to start on the second one, which is the one I did last week with a bunch of dog hair. And then I have a 2-bedroom, that's the last one. Okay guys, so I'm already at the second unit. This is the one, well, where did I put my headphones on? Oh, I had to crash out off camera, but yeah. Broke my headphones. I'm at the second unit. This is the one that had a bunch of, let me just lean back here. That had a bunch of dog hair. I did this last week. I still have one more after this. I'm pretty much almost done. I just have the kitchen to go. Like they didn't stay that long. I just have to do the kitchen, vacuum and mop, and then go on to the third unit, which is the last one for the day. I am highly upset that I broke my headphones. Of course, this would happen to me. Last unit, I've had some delays because I had to answer a very important phone call from my attorneys. Like I said, anybody trying to mess with me this year, honey, I am escalating and I'm done. People trying to play my face. So I did have my initial consult today. Today is the day that I have been waiting for, okay, which is this 90-day lock-in, 90-day let's get it together. Today's day 1. Today is day 1. I have been procrastinating because I want things to be perfect. I want to have this, I want to have that. But I had to sit myself down and say, Denise, you don't have to have everything aligned to start day 1. You could literally add all these other things that you're waiting on or that you want along the way, right? So what's the point of having everything if the 90 days is for us to plant seeds? You don't have to have it perfect when you're planting seeds. And I'll tell y'all again, I already told y'all in the previous vlog, but I'll tell you again. 10K steps daily. Work out at least 30 minutes, 5 times a week, obviously lifting weights. I do have some weights over there. Eat fruits and vegetables daily. So it's like a bowl of just whatever fruit and then a bowl of whatever veggie. So it's not that I don't eat fruits and vegetables. I do, but it's like I eat one more than the other, if that makes sense. I kind of want to eat both, like the same portion. I don't know. I just want to eat both. It's like if I eat fruits today, I'm not gonna eat vegetables. And then tomorrow if I eat veggies, I'm not gonna eat fruit. So I'm trying to incorporate both every day. Fiber daily. So that looks like oats. I have some flax seeds. I already prepared my oats. You know, I love some overnight oats. So I already have my oats in the fridge with some flax seeds, you know, and increase my water intake, because anytime you increase your fiber intake, you need to drink more water, right? Especially now that I'm taking more supplements as well. And then scan my body every morning before I wake up. before I pray, I want to scan my body, just see how I'm feeling, and just to lay in gratitude before sitting down to pray or before, checking my phone. I just want to scan my body, see how I'm feeling, check in with myself, and just be grateful that I even woke up. Okay, that's a new thing that I added. Box breathing. Okay, I am an overthinker. I'm obviously on this journey to rewire my nervous system. I've been in survival mode for so long. Even the way I work today, there is no need for me to spend 24 hours cleaning and working, right? But here, subconsciously, I still believe like if I don't overwork, I am going to be homeless again. That is not good. So I am on this journey of rewiring my nervous system, okay? I so far been on this journey for 6 months. So there's more to go, because when you live a traumatic life, I'm not saying all my life has been traumatic, but the past, 3.5, 4 years have been absolute disaster. Something happening every single day. And I'm talking about bad things that could take people out. You have no idea how many times I've thought of myself. So, and that's not good. I'm strong enough mentally to not actually do it. These pages we see of women is like women who've reached success, the top, and they're just sharing what they learned. But I want my platform to be like we're all learning together. I share affirmations, and the affirmations I post on there is affirmations that I say to myself, are affirmations that help me. I did have a page like this on TikTok in 2022. December 2022, I made that TikTok. I would post affirmations every single day, and that page grew to 15,000 followers on TikTok in 3 months. I had a couple of videos go viral, but then I gave up on it. I started having bad thoughts. I started doubting myself, and it was a faceless page, so I would just use like random images. I was already eligible for like monetization, I guess, but I think at the time TikTok made rules that your videos had to be 1 minute long, and you had to use original audio, and I didn't want people to know who I was. I was scared people that I knew were gonna find me, and I didn't want anybody in my past to find me and see that I'm posting, affirmations, and that I had a page with 15K followers. I didn't want my voice to be there. I didn't want my face to be there. So I gave up on the page. I didn't delete it. I still saved it. And I just changed it to my own personal channel a year later, and started posting things that I actually like, which is like try-on hauls, like fashion. I would go to Macy's, Old Navy, what I do on YouTube. I started doing on TikTok on that same page. Obviously, I lost followers because the people who were following that page were following for affirmations, and now I switched to fashion. So obviously, I deleted, TikTok put me in a certain niche. So when I got back and I switched it, the algorithm was kind of trying to push my content to the right audience. The views were really low. So I would say that the views being low affected me, which it should never have. So guess what I did? I stopped posting on that TikTok. So I deactivated the page again. I still have it. So I will start posting on it again. I'm just unsure what type of videos. I know I want to post fashion, and I know I will lose more followers, right? But I'm like, I was getting recognition from like companies that I love Macy's, okay? So Macy's would comment under my videos and all that, but the views were still really low because one, I applied for the creator fund. That dropped my views drastically. So I don't know how to unjoin it, because before I joined the creator fund, the views, like I was getting a bunch of views, a bunch of engagement, but I think I joined the creator fund too early on. So I don't know how to unjoin it, honey, because now that I do have the page again, I really do want to build a community. But the point of me having my platforms is obviously to share what I know, to document my journey, to create a safe space for other women. If I get other opportunities, sure. And I've also learned that not every opportunity is for you to accept. Just because it sounds good doesn't mean it is good, and I learned it the hard way. So I don't know, in terms of, sponsorships and all that. I don't even know about affiliate links. I don't that's not like my vibe. Anyway, I just don't like people to know all the pages that I have, but I have to break out of that because I'm never going to grow if I don't talk about my pages, which is the same mistake I've made with my cleaning business and my floral business. I don't post myself on there. I just post my product, but people want to see you. People want to see the face or who is behind this, right? So I get business from people who know me personally. I don't really get a lot of people will ask me, oh, how much is this, how much is that, but then don't actually follow through because they don't know who's actually behind the camera. And this vlog is going to be long because it's already 8 minutes into that. Before I started recording this little sit down, I stepped on the scale, and obviously my goal was to lose 10 to 15 pounds in these 90 days, but due to the amount of stress and just chaos that has just a bunch of stuff going on lately, for the past 6-7 weeks, I lost 4 pounds. So it doesn't make sense for me to still want to lose. I don't know. I'm not going to pressure myself to lose 10 pounds because now I probably only have to lose 8 or 7 more pounds. I don't know, guys, math, or 6. But instead of fixating on a number, whatever weight I reach at the end of the 90 days, that's what it's going to be, because again, I'm under a lot of stress. I'm still losing weight very rapidly because of stress, but I will insert a clip here, obviously, just so we could go back to it at the end of the 90 days